Hello drama lovers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Breaking news. It started with a single photo, a cup of coffee, a hand bracelet, and a quiet smile. No one expected it to explode into one of the most emotional discussions in Chinese entertainment. But when fans began connecting the dots between Lu Yuning and Song Zuer, the internet lost control. Because sometimes, love doesn't need words, it hides in the smallest, quietest moments. It all began innocently. A fan noticed that Lu Yuning and Song Zuer had been seen holding the exact same snack brand not once, but 3 times in different locations. At first, people laughed it off. It's just coincidence, they said. But as the days went by, more details began to surface and the coincidences stopped feeling like coincidences. Lu Yuning, known for his calm, grounded personality, had always kept his private life behind closed doors. He was the kind of celebrity who rarely made headlines for anything beyond his work. Song Zuer, on the other hand, is the kind of actress who lights up every room, warm, radiant, and full of charm. Together, they starred in the drama The Legend of Anil, a story filled with passion, betrayal, and unspoken longing. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. But what fans couldn't have predicted was how that chemistry would quietly spill over into real life. During a fan live stream, someone pointed out that Lu Yuning wore a simple silver bracelet, thin, minimalistic, with a tiny star-shaped charm. A week later, in a behind-the-scenes vlog, Song Zuer was spotted wearing a nearly identical bracelet, resting delicately on her wrist. The fandom went wild. Are they matching accessories? Is this a couple bracelet? Comments poured in faster than anyone could control. But that wasn't the only thing that caught attention. In one of Lu Yuning's music practice videos, a soft laugh echoed in the background, a woman's voice, familiar, warm, and teasing. It wasn't confirmed, but to fans who have followed Song Zuer for years, that laugh sounded almost unmistakable. Suddenly, small details became clues. A matching keychain, similar photo filters, even captions that seemed to echo each other's moods. Was it a coincidence, or were these two stars speaking to each other in a secret language one only their fans could decode? And yet, neither Lu Yuning nor Song Zuer addressed the rumors. No denials, no confirmations, only silence. But in the world of celebrity, silence sometimes speaks the loudest. And that silence was deafening. But to truly understand why fans are so emotionally invested in this story, we need to look at who Lu Yuning and Song Zuer are beneath the spotlight and what makes their connection feel so real. Lu Yuning wasn't always the superstar we see today. He came from humble beginnings, a small-town singer who fought his way through rejection, hardship, and countless nights of loneliness. His rise to fame was not built on luck, but on grit. His music often carries a quiet sadness, the kind that feels deeply personal, as if every lyric hides a story he never told. Song Zuer, on the other hand, grew up in the spotlight. From a child actress to one of China's most beloved leading ladies, she learned early what fame can take away: privacy, peace, and sometimes, her true self. In interviews, she once said, "I admire people who can stay kind and grounded no matter how the world changes." Fans couldn't help but connect that quote to Lu Yuning, a man who has built his career on humility and quiet strength. When the two met on the set of The Legend of Anil, something shifted. Crew members described their dynamic as unspoken understanding. They didn't need words to connect: a glance, a laugh, even silence seemed to carry meaning. During filming, there was one moment that fans still replay again and again, a behind-the-scenes clip where Lu Yuning gently covered Song Zuer's shoulders with his jacket after the scene ended. She laughed, saying, "It's not cold." But he replied softly, "Still, you should stay warm." That moment broke the internet because it didn't feel scripted. It felt real. And maybe that's why their story hit so deeply with fans. In a world full of staged romance and PR relationships, this one feels different. It feels raw, genuine, quietly beautiful. But with every moment of affection came waves of doubt. Could two top stars, under constant media pressure, really keep something so fragile safe, and if they were truly connected, would fame allow them to stay that way? As the whispers grow louder and the evidence stacks higher, fans are left wondering, is this love story real? Or just a series of beautiful coincidences waiting to fade? In late September, fans discovered something that reignited everything. Lu Yuning posted a song cover titled "If Time Could Speak." The lyrics about missing someone quietly, cherishing moments that can never return. A few days later, Zuer uploaded a vlog. The background music was the same song. Coincidence or connection? What's even more surprising is what happened next. During a concert, Lu Yuning paused mid-performance. He looked out into the crowd, smiled softly, and said, "Some stories don't need an ending, just a beginning that we'll remember forever." The camera caught him looking toward the direction where a single white rose had been placed near the stage. Later, fans recalled that white roses are Zuer's favorite. The internet exploded again. But as much as fans romanticize this story, there's a bittersweet undertone that can't be ignored. Both Lu Yuning and Zuer have faced criticism for these rumors. Some accuse them of being too close, others warn of career risk. Yet, despite it all, neither has distanced themselves from the narrative. They continue working, smiling, living as if silently agreeing that their connection, whatever it is, deserves to exist in its own quiet space. It's not about confirmation anymore. It's about emotion. It's about two souls navigating fame, love, and the impossibility of privacy together. And that's why the story has become bigger than gossip. It's a reflection of what fans crave in a world full of illusion, something real. Even if it's hidden behind matching bracelets and half smiles. But perhaps the most emotional part of this story isn't what we've seen, it's what we feel when we think about them. Maybe